Hi, all you lovely kings, queens, and in-betweens, and welcome back to the channel. I am joined by Jeremy today.
Hello.
And I, of course, am Elaine, opening our second ever collector booster display. And instead of Eldraine, we're going to the frigid reaches of the North, inspired by Norse mythology. Norse mythology
of the North.
Yes. Kaldheim. That is what we're doing.
Yes. And this collector booster display cost $146 prior to shipping and tax, which ended up bringing it to $164.
Can we make our money back, kings, queens, and in-betweens? That is the question of the hour. Oh, I just want to admire that shiny hammer for a second. Shiny, sparkling in the light of the camera.
So what are we looking for in this set?
I know you want a Vorinclex.
Yes, instant upgrade to Atraxa.
I am looking for some gods. There's a cool angel in here, which might be fun. And I don't know, whatever other cool surprises. The snowlands, whenever we get lands, because those are naturally more costly than the regular Garden Variety lands.
Do you want me to pre-open any of these?
Yeah, let's start opening them so we could just go. They seem... I lied already. No, they are easier to open than the Eldraine ones. It's not just me, right? They are easier to open.
They're a little bit easier to open, yeah.
All right. So we're just going to open them all up first so we don't have to struggle. We can get all the opening sounds out of the way first. We'll make sure to put them right up by the microphone so you can really appreciate that ASMR.
Yeah.
I got there. We got there.
How you talking tonight?
There
you go.
I hit my head real hard.
You didn't actually. I don't want that floating out there.
I'm okay, everyone. Ooh, a Human warrior.
That's probably the back. Maybe.
Yes, you're right. Village Rites is our first ever. We're going to start off slow like we did last time and slowly move along. Oh, I'm surprised they're already flipped over. I don't have to turn them. I got very confused for a minute. I'm like, oh, it's a double-sided card.
But we're still in commons, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Raven form. Axguard Braggart. It's the best way. Bind the monster. I thought it said bind the master, and I was like, oh, that's some BDSM Uno reversal cards right there.
I haven't seen a lot of Kaldheim stuff, so this is interesting. Like, it's before I started playing.
Me too. I started around Eldraine?
Yeah.
I think I started around Kaldheim. We got our first double land. It's a snow land and it's shiny. Volatile Fjord enters the battlefield tapped. Add blue or red.
Does have the land types on it though. Island Mountain. Fetchable.
Yes. Fetchable. Svella Ice Shaper. Legendary snow creature. Troll Warrior. Could be a commander.
Oh, is that the one that makes the artifacts?
Do you want me to read it for the people?
Yeah, you probably can. Yeah, I like this one. I believe I have this card in the non-foil version.
I have the shiny one. If you pay 3 and tap, create a colorless snow artifact token named Icy Manolith with tap for add 1 mana of any color. If you play 6, a red and a green, and then tap, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may cast a spell from among them without paying its mana cost. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
This is when you become the jerk at the table, you play land destruction, and you can tap for mana. Nobody else can.
Ha ha! Frost Augur. Very cheap cost cards, mana-wise. Snow-covered forest. Oh, look at that. It's so shiny. I like how they did the bottom.
Yeah.
With the frosty forest there. Serpent's Soul Jar, our first rare, non-shiny. And then we got a Shapeshifter, I believe I've actually put in a few of my decks. It's a Realm Walker, Changeling, extended art, but non-shiny.
It's Realm Walker extended art?
Yes.
The extended art, for some reason, is less than the regular art.
That's not very nice. Then we have Crippling Fear. Choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't of the chosen type get -3/-3 until end of turn. That's a shiny rare.
Not shiny. So this is $4.
Oh.
The Realm Walker.
Nice. Furja, Judge of Valor. I'm assuming this is an alternate art. It's an uncommon, so we're going backwards. Kalvari, God of Kinship. Other side has an artifact. which is the Ringheart Crest. Then we have...
You got to spell some of these things.
Kolvari is Kolvori. But I'm just... the next card's really good. I'm really excited. I got a peek.
Kolvari is a 21-cent card.
Narfi, Betrayer King. And on the back, nothing. We got Old Growth Troll. Never mind. I thought it was Old Gnawbone, and I got excited, but I was wrong. So we got Old Growth Troll. Trample. When it dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield. It's an aura enchantment with Enchant Forest you control. An enchanted forest has tapped to add 2 green. And pay 1 tap, sacrifice this land. Create a tapped 4/4 green Troll Warrior creature token with Trample.
What rarity is that?
This is a rare.
Oh.
Then we have Kaya, the Inexorable, double-sided token with a Human Warrior. I'm going to set the tokens in their own little pile. So first pack could have been worse, could have been better.
69 cents.
Oh yeah, great number right there. But yeah. Tuscary Firewalker. I'm very unaccustomed to not having to flip these cards.
Yeah, it is a little weird. This is an older set, so...
They do things differently back in the day. Next, we have Coma's Faithful. Battlefield Raptor. Annul. Oh, it's a counter-target artifact or enchantment spell. That's pretty cool. 1 blue. Funeral Longboat. Nico Defies Destiny. No flippy flip. Finn the Fangbearer.
Hey, we love Finn the Fangbearer.
Snow-covered plains, very, very shiny plains. Showdown of the Scalds is our first rare of this pack. It is a saga. Exile the top 4 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards for step 1. 2 and 3 is whenever you cast a spell this turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then we have Maskwood Nexus, full art card. That is a good card. Very handy dandy. Love that card.
It is the extended art?
Yes. Then we have Doomscar. It's shiny. Allows you to destroy all creatures and can be foretold.
$12 on the Maskwood Nexus.
Nice. Making some money. But look at that Doomscar. Oh, so beautiful.
Doomscar.
Then we have the alternate art for Vega the Watcher, which looks pretty cool. Very awesome looking little Norse owl here. Then we have Turgrid, God of Fright. Other side is an artifact, which is Turgrid's Lantern. Then we have Carter Doomscourge, Demon Berserker. Then we have Coma, Cosmos Serpent. Stop touching my cards, boy.
Do you want me to look up the prices or not?
I mean, do better, man. I'm just teasing you. You know I love you. These cards look cool. And then we got a nice spirit token, and the other side is a dwarf berserker. Not just any berserker. He's a dwarf.
He is, indeed. Turgrid is for the non-foil is $9.83. For the foil is $9.55.
Oh, we're doing good. This is going so much better than Eldraine.
That pack at least, yeah.
Brinebarrow Intruder. I also like that we really haven't hit any duplicates yet. Usually we get a lot of duplicates. So
I feel like a lot of the later sets had a lot of duplicates in them.
I'm very pleasantly surprised. King Harold's Revenge. Don't mess with that guy. Iron Verdict. Demon Bolt. Frostbite. I love how it's red. That makes sense. Return Upon the Tide. The Trickster God's Heist. A Snow-Covered Island. Oh, that's really pretty. Stoic Farmer. He's not just any farmer. He's stoic. Calamity Bearer. Oh, that's a good card. I have that in Karlak. If a giant source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead. Because I have her playing with Raised of Giants, she comes Super Saiyan strong. Oh, we got a Planeswalker. That is not something you see every day. I think I've only pulled like 3 Planeswalkers in the entirety of my deck pulling history.
What is that one for? What is the name?
Kaya the Inexorable. Kaya. She is a mythic. +1 is put a ghost form counter on top of one target non-token creature. It gains. When this creature dies or is put into exile, return it to its owner's hand and create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Great thing we got the spirit token over here. -3 is exile target non-land permanent. And -7, you get an emblem with at the beginning of your upkeep. You may cast a legendary spell from your hand, from the graveyard, or from among cards you own in exile without paying its mana cost. Starts with 5 loyalty.
Yes. Normal is 342. Foil is 289.
So we did good. We got the non-foil. Cardur, Doom Scourge again. Then we have Arnie, Broken Bow. What I find interesting is it swaps back after one of the slots to an uncommon and then goes back up to rare. And then, oh, that looks really cool. Inga Rune Eyes. I love the like Viking ship they have her on. That looks really awesome. When she enters the battlefield, scry 3. When she dies, draw 3 cards if 3 or more creatures died this turn. It's only an uncommon, but it looks awesome. Rise of the Dreadmarn. A rare foil. Ooh, and then we got a burb. It's a raven. And on the other side is a treasure. Ooh. Let's open our next pack, my folks.
99 cents. Rise of the Dreadmarn.
Nice.
No, sorry. 35 cents.
How could you?
Because one was the promo pack.
Grim Draugr. Code Spell Cleric. Scorn Effigy. Depart the Realm. Glacial Floodplain. I have this land in my lovely Hilda deck. Draugr's Helm. It's a cool looking card. Rune of Mortality. Snow-covered mountain. We're getting all the snow-covered lands, so that's nice. Pretty great. The Bears of Littjara. Then we have Blessing of Frost, which is a forest card. Snow sorcery, which I find weird. Oh, this one's a costly card. I know that. Birgi, God of Storytelling foil. Whenever you cast a spell, add red until end of turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. Creatures you control can boast twice during each of your turns rather than once. And then on the other side, Artifact, Harnfell, Horn of Bounty. Discard a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. How much is my Birgi worth?
Is it
foil?
13.18.
Nice. Cole the Forge Master with the nice Celtic things going on the sides. Then we have Sigrid, God Favored. I believe this is another more expensive card. Sigrid.
Yep.
And then...
Nope. 28 cents.
Darn it. Agar, the Freezing Flame. It's a giant warrior. Looks like a dragon, unless it's talking about this guy over here, I guess. Mystic Reflection has a foretell ability. Choose a target non-legendary creature. The next time one or more creatures or planeswalkers enters the battlefield this turn, they enter as copies of the chosen creature.
I feel like I have that in something. Maybe Bruna.
Tybalt, Cosmic Imposter, and a Human Warrior. So,
Birgi was the big one out of that. Birgi is good. Storm decks. Big for storm decks.
Master Skald. So this one we've seen before. Shackles of Treachery. Dusk Wielder. Vault Robber. Jaspera Sentinel. Avalanche Caller. Fearless Liberator. Snow-covered Swamp. So we got our swamp. Crown of Skemfar. This is our first rare. It's an aura enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each elf you control and has reach. 2 and a green. Return Crown of Skemfar from your graveyard to your hand. Ooh,
25 cents.
It's got a nice callback. Dream Devourer. Demon Cleric. Looks very demonic indeed. It is the extended art, non-foil.
19 cents.
Another Turgrid, God of Fright. Here's the alternate printing. Narfi, Betrayer King. Looks pretty cool. Oh, we have another mythic, lovely planeswalker. This is Tyvar. This is interesting. Elves you control have add 1 swamp, 1 black. If you tap them, +1 ability has put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target elf. Untap it. It gains death touch until end of turn. 0 is create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token, and -6 you get an emblem with whenever you cast an elf spell. It gains haste until end of turn, and you draw 2 cards.
That's interesting. This is actually one of the best mono black commanders.
Yes, she looks interessante. What is Tyvar worth, I wonder? Extended art, it looks like. Or showcase. I can never tell when it's going to be the showcase or extended art.
I don't know if you want to grab Bergie out of there.
That requires me to dig. Finn the Fangbearer, another printing I've never seen. And then here is another Doomscar. Looks really cool. And then we have Icy Manolith token, and on the other side is an Elf Warrior.
$1.30.
For my lovely Planeswalker.
Yes.
That's not bad. Jeremy is going to sleeve the expensive cards as we go along.
I'm in the wrong pile.
Behold the Multiverse.
Behold it.
Notvold Recluse. Seize the Spoils. Icehide Troll. Pilfering Hawk. Oh, that looks really cool. Especially with the shininess. Oh, a lot of people like this commander. It's kind of fun. Shapeshifter commander. Morit of the Frost. It's changeling. You may have Morit of the Frost enter the battlefield as a copy of a permanent you control except it's legendary and snow in addition to its other types. And if it's a creature, it enters with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it and has changeling.
I don't know where Bergie is.
Probably in the first. It's in this one.
Oh.
The first one you picked up and said it's not in there. Crush the Weak. That's right, you crush the weak. Snow-covered Island. Elder Fang Venom is our first rare. Rally the Ranks. As Rally the Ranks enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1. I believe that is a more expensive card. Not like expensive, but over $1. Then we have Ferja's Retribution. I like this saga art. This reminds me of Arwen's Necklace. I'm blanking on the name of it right now, but something about the work reminds me of that. Narfi Betrayer King. So this is our 3rd copy of Narfi. He is the one we are getting many much copies of. But this one looks really epic. Redain, God of the Worthy. He looks pretty cool. Herald, King of Skemfar. Then we got a Skemfar Avenger. A Black Elf Berserker. Whenever another non-token elf or berserker you control dies, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. We got a Dragon token. And an Elf Warrior on the other side. I am liking that we're not getting too many duplicates. I am very unused to this, especially after some of the things we pulled more recently.
Interesting enough, this version of Turgid is actually 1/3 the price of the other one.
Interesting. Oh, we got a pupper. It's Fearless Pup, Jeremy. He's really cute. Then we got
very cute.
Bergstrider, Draugr Thought Thief, Infernal Pet. Oh, I thought it was a rat, but it's an imp. It's an imp shaped like a rat. Feed the Serpent. Always a fun card. Rune of Speed. Then we have the 3 Seasons, a snow-covered forest. Cosmic Intervention. That is our first rare of this pack. Then we have Draugr Necromancer. He's a zombie cleric. Righteous Valkyrie. This is the angel I was talking about. I don't think it's particularly expensive anymore, but it's a decent angel. It has flying. Whenever another angel or cleric enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. As long as you have at least 7 more life than your starting life total, creatures you control get +2/+2. This is our second Ferja, Judge of Valor. We got a Bark Channel Pathway. On the other side is Tide Channel Pathway. I think this might be worth something. Not really sure. Then we have Vega the Watcher again. Cosima, God of the Voyage. With the nice Viking style art. She's got a little dolphin. Very shiny.
Bark Channel Pathway, $4.
And then bird and human warrior. Ooh, so many tokens we're getting. I do like that we're always guaranteed tokens, because those are always handy. We're a little more than halfway, I think. Draugr Recruiter is back. Snakeskin Veil. Wither Crown. Ice Tunnel. It's a island swamp. Glittering Frost. Oh, that's really pretty. I like the stones and the little art on this one. Enchant Land. Enchanted Land is snow. Whenever Enchanted Land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of any color. That's a pretty good enchantment.
It is a pretty good enchantment.
We have an Elven Bow. Oop. I'm just knocking everything over. Ferja, Judge of Valor, the different style art. This is actually really pretty too. Snow-covered plains. Battle of Frost and Fire. Glorious Protector, our first rare. I really like the colors on the wings. That's pretty epic. Flash Flying. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile any number of non-angel creatures you control until Glorious Protector leaves the battlefield. Foretell 2 and a white.
The Righteous Valkyrie, by the way, was $4.30.
Battle of Frost and Fire. Here's Morit of the Frost again, a different printing. Sika's Chariot. Vela, Ice Shaper. Troll Warrior. Elvish War Master. Whenever one or more other elves enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. 5 and 2 green gets you elves you control get +2/+2 and gain death touch until end of turn. This one is in my Galadriel deck.
Oh.
It's your favorite card. It's a different art, obviously, because this is Kaldheim and not Lord of the Rings, but whatever. We have another Kea, and on the other side is the Treasure. Looks like we have 4 more packs, so we're 2/3 of the way done here, folks.
Elvish War Master, this version is a $1 card.
Not bad. Not bad at all. We have Jarl of the Forsaken. Carfell Harbinger. Highland Forest enters the battlefield tapped. That's a really pretty little scene there.
It is. It's nice.
Very shiny. Goldmaw Champion. Immerstrom Raider. Clarion Spirit. Path to the World Tree. Another snow-covered plains. Ruthless Winnower. Faceless Haven. I have several copies of this card, but not the full art, which is what this one is. It's a snowland. Dream Devourer makes its return. Finn the Fangbearer also makes its return. Battle Mammoth. Trample. Whenever a permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. Foretell 2 colorless, 2 green. This is the extended art non-shiny version. A mythic card. Looks like it already has a blemish on it that I wiped away, thankfully. Here, I imagine
15 cents.
Oh. They did my mammoth dirty. Maja, Guard Protector, Reckless Crew, and then a Shard?
A Shard token.
And a Dwarf Berserker. They did my mammoth dirty, Jeremy.
5 cents for that Dwarf Shard double-sided token.
Oh boy. I mean, I can't imagine you have that many Shard usages. It doesn't seem like a token I've heard of. Mass Vandal, that's a pretty good changeling. I actually think that's a worthwhile common. Woodland Chasm enters the battlefield tapped. It's a swamp forest, snowland. Haggy Mob, that's new. Smashing Success. Oh, I love it. You smash that success. Oh, this is new. Surtland Frostpire enters the battlefield tap, allows you to add a red, or if you pay 2 blue and a red, you can sacrifice it, scry 2, and it deals 2 damage to each creature. Activate this ability only any time you could cast a sorcery. Great Hall of Starnheim. We're getting a lot of lands in this pack. Look at that shininess. It enters the battlefield tapped. You can tap it to add a swamp. If you pay 2 white and a black, you can sacrifice the hall and a creature you control as well, creating a 4/4 white angel warrior creature token with flying and vigilance. Activate this ability only anytime you would cast a sorcery. Snow-covered swamp. Sage of the Beyond. Reflections of Liturgia. This is worth a few dollars. It enters the battlefield. Choose a creature type. Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, copy that spell. Pyre of Heroes, Jeremy. It's shiny Pyre of Heroes. I know you want the shiny Pyre of Heroes.
That version is 85 cents.
The shiny Pyre of Heroes?
No, the Reflections of Liturgia.
Harold, King of Skemfar. Torolf, God of Fury. Morit of the Frost. Blightstep Pathway. And on the other side is Searstep Pathway. Then we have an Angel Warrior and Elf Warrior token.
2 left.
Where's my Vorinclex, Jeremy?
Really hoping for that Vorinclex.
It's the one thing Jeremy wants. So far, Elaine has gotten him everything he's ever wanted, but, you know, what you gonna do? Guardian Gladewalker, and he borrows my things. Bound in Gold. Frost Peak Yeti. Valor of the Worthy. Oh, I like how they made the blades shiny. Mistwalker. Carter's Vicious Return. Binding the Old Gods. A Snow-Covered Mountain. Battle for Bredegard. Goldspan Dragon! This is going in Miram. It has Flying Haste. Whenever it attacks or becomes a target of a spell, create a treasure token. Treasures control have tap. Sacrifice this artifact, add 2 mana of any one color.
That is $17.89.
For the extended art?
Extended art. $25 for the extended art.
And then we got Asika, God of the Tree. This is another great god from this pack. Has Vigilance, add 1 mana of any color if you tap. Other legendary creatures you control have Vigilance and tap to add 1 mana of any color. The other side is an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature or planeswalker card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. I know that's worth something. It's shiny, too.
Asika, God of the Tree.
We have another Agar. Jorn, God of Winter. This is our first Jorn. Whenever Jorn attacks, untap each snow permanent you control. Okay. The other side is Cauldring the Rime Staff. Allows you to tap to play a target snow permanent card from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield tapped. Cole the Forge Master. This is the shiny version. Then we have a Rune Forge Champion. I believe this is
1980. Asika, God of the Tree.
Rune Forge Champion. A Zombie Berserker this time. With a treasure on the other side. Last pack, my boy. Do we get what you want? Oh, wow. That is a vanilla card if I've ever seen a vanilla card. Grizzled Outrider. It's an Elf Warrior 5/5. Dogged Pursuit. Run Ashore. Alpine Meadow. Shimmerdrift Vale. Icebind Pillar. It's a snow artifact. Tap target artifact or creature. If you pay a snow, that might be something worth adding into Hilda. Rune of Flight. Snow-Covered Island. Hero of Bredegard. Our first rare of the pack. Whoop. We've got Burning Rune Demon Mythic. Extended art, Demon Berserker, flying. When Burning Rune Demon enters the battlefield, you may search your library for exactly 2 cards not named Burning Rune Demon that have different names. If you do, reveal those cards. An opponent chooses one of them. Put the chosen card into your hand and the other into your graveyard, then shuffle your library. Look at that Burning Rune Demon, Jeremy. Does he deserve a sleeve?
This is the extended art. This is a $4 card.
Rune Forge Champion. Another Sfella Ice Shaper. Toski, Bearer of Secrets. Oh, he's so cute. This spell can't be countered. Indestructible. Toski, Bearer of Secrets, attacks each combat if able. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. And this is the Norse version. It's weird. Like, I've noticed there was a few blemishes on some of my cards, but they came off, luckily. Ferja, Judge of Valor. Varagoth, Blood...
This version is actually less than half the value. This one is $584.
Whatever. He looked cool. Varagoth, Bloody Sire, or Blood Sky Sire, rather. And then a Troll Warrior with an Elf Warrior on the back. So.
No Vorinclex. I thought we were going to get at least one.
But we got a lot of other really good stuff.
We did.
I think this was the much better collector opening we've done. I think we definitely got our money back and some extra. Because we pulled multiple, like, 10, 15... I think there was like a $30 card in there.
This was the, I think this is our highest, which is the 25 from the Goldspan Dragon.
There might be a few other things we didn't look up. Like, I know, for example, like this one I think is something. Maskwood Nexus. Oh, Maskwood Nexus was $12, I think.
Yeah, I put it over there.
And so I think we did really well. We got a lot of really cool tokens. I'm really happy we got, I think, a max of like 3 cards. We got like 3 different versions of it. Mm-hmm. And we didn't see the same thing over and over and over.
Which is really nice.
Really exciting. I'm really happy with how this one went. I'm actually pretty inclined to pick up another one of these at some point. I like the art. I like the snow-covered lands. I like the flavor. I like the Norse details they have on them.
Getting the Goldspan Dragon was nice because it goes right into your deck.
Dragons. Dragons, not lizards. They don't do that tongue thing.
And if we're gonna do a mono black commander, having Turgid is kind of nice. That's one of those, oh, you sat down at the table, everybody hates you kind of cards.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think this was good. I mean, I was going into it expecting one specific card, and that's really the only one that I wanted out of it, but that's fine. It's also the most valuable card, so like obviously it's not going to be in every box. But I think we got a decent range of the ones that we got, and there's a lot of cards that we don't encounter and we don't have, which is nice because we don't have a ton of cards from this set.
So I think we're both happy, and I think we might revisit Kaldheim in the future.
Absolutely. I think this would be one of the ones that I would revisit if we were going to revisit something.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And there you have it, our unboxing of an entire collector booster display of Kaldheim from Magic the Gathering. What did you think of this set? What did you think of our unboxing? Were you as excited as we are to get all these beautiful cards? What do you think of the Viking flavor, the Norse mythology flavor? I keep wanting to say North. I don't know why. But let us know down below in the comments. We always like to know what you kings, queens, and in-betweens think. And if you like what you saw here today, please smash that like button until it's blue. Subscribe, ring that bell so you always know what's up, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.
Hey, all you kings, queens, and in-betweens. I just wanted to let you know that the folks over at Primal TCG have set up a promo for just our viewers. Use the promo code KINGS10 at shop.primaltcg.com for $10 off your purchase. I recommend popping in for the deck box bundle. For just $60 and $50 with our code, you get one of their premium deck boxes and their extended promo bundle, including a promo pack, a pre-release pack, and 2 demo decks. Everything you need to get started.
Hi, Tisha Valenza, aka Poison Ivy, and you've just been watching King's Entertainment Reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.